If you follow European football, like me, you know that there are players who stand out for an entire season, scoring lots of goals, providing assists, and performing great. However, in the following season, it seems that these players unlearn how to play, and their performance drops drastically. This season, 2023-2024, there is no shortage of examples of this. Therefore, today I brought together 5 players who shone last season, but who had a significant decline this season. Manchester City's Erling Braut Haaland is unquestionably one of the greatest talents in world football. At just 23 years old, he has already achieved extraordinary feats and established himself as one of the Premier League's top scorers. In the current season, Haaland leads the top scorers list with 21 goals, but paradoxically, this has been his worst season since his Borussia Dortmund days. Several factors contributed to this drop in performance. Firstly, injuries have been a recurring problem for Haaland. During the season, he faced several interruptions due to physical problems, which hampered his continuity and rhythm of play. Without being 100% physically, Haaland was unable to maintain the level of performance that made him a global sensation in previous years. In addition to injuries, Manchester City's change in playing style also had a significant impact on their performance. The absence of Kevin De Bruyne, the main playmaker and one of the team's greatest assistants, directly affected Haaland's effectiveness. Without the Belgian, City had to adjust their tactical scheme, and Haaland had to adapt to a system less favorable to his style of play. The Norwegian striker, who has always been known for his lethality and precision in finishing, has found it more difficult to convert opportunities. In big games, where his presence was expected to decide matches, Haaland has seemed like a ghost, often disappearing from the game and failing to make an impact as usual. Furthermore, he wasted many clear scoring chances, something atypical for a player of his category. These factors combined resulted in a season below expectations for Haaland, despite his impressive numbers. He continues to be a crucial piece for Manchester City, but his contribution has been less than expected in decisive moments. Napoli's Kvicha Kvaratskhelia surprised the football world last season with his exceptional performances. The young Georgian was one of the revelations of Serie A, enchanting fans with his skill, speed, and ability to create offensive plays. However, in the current season, his performance dropped drastically, and several factors contributed to this drop. Firstly, Kvaratskhelia suffered from injuries that affected his continuity and pace of play. Interruptions due to physical problems prevented him from maintaining the consistency and level of performance that had previously made him stand out. A lack of regular playing time and the need to recover compromised his impact on matches, meaning he was unable to replicate the brilliant performances that made him an emerging star. Furthermore, Napoli as a whole suffered a significant drop in performance. After a brilliant campaign, where the team competed for the title and stood out both on the national and international scene, the team faced difficulties in maintaining the same level of competitiveness. Internal problems, tactical changes, and the departure of some key players contributed to this slowdown. The lack of cohesion and the difficulty in replicating the engaging football of the previous season directly affected Kvaratskelia's performance. The Georgian, who stood out for his assists and finishing ability, found it more difficult to create opportunities and be decisive in games. His effectiveness decreased, and he started wasting more clear scoring chances. In many moments, Kvaratskhelia seemed disconnected from the rest of the team, unable to impose his influence as before. This was also reflected in the player's confidence, who seemed less confident in his actions. He is still considered a fundamental piece for Napoli's future, but he needs to regain his full fitness and adapt to the team's new dynamics to return to being the decisive player everyone expects. The hope is that, over time, he will overcome these challenges and return to the path of success, once again showing his full potential and talent in Serie A. Napoli striker Victor Osimhen had a memorable last season, forming one of Serie A's most feared duos alongside Kvicha Kvaratskhelia. Together, they contributed significantly to the offensive success of the team, which was known for its goal machine. However, in the current season, Osimhen has faced a sharp drop in performance, marked by a goal drought that has been a cause for concern for Neapolitan fans. Osimhen's drop in performance can be attributed to several factors. Firstly, like his teammate Kvaratskhelia, the Nigerian striker suffered from injuries that hampered his continuity on the field. These interruptions affected his rhythm and confidence, making it difficult to maintain the level of performance that characterized him previously. In addition to the physical issues, Napoli's overall performance also suffered a significant slowdown. The team, which last season was known for its devastating attack, began to face difficulties in maintaining the same offensive efficiency. Tactical changes, the departure of key players, and internal problems contributed to a drop in collective performance, directly impacting the team's goal production. This change has deeply affected Osimhen, who depends on a cohesive system of play and quality assists to maximize his finishing potential. Osimhen's goal drought is a direct reflection of these difficulties. The player, who was previously a constant threat to opposing defenses, has found fewer clear scoring opportunities and, when they do arise, has wasted more than usual. His frustration on the field is evident, often appearing isolated and unable to impact the game in the way he did the previous season. This combination of injuries, tactical changes, and a drop in collective performance has resulted in a disappointing season for Osimhen so far. Robert Lewandowski, one of the greatest goal scorers in recent football history, made a long-awaited transition to Barcelona following his historic spell at Bayern Munich. However, his season in La Liga has been disappointing, with performances below expectations, especially in important games. At Bayern Munich, Lewandowski was a goal machine, constantly fighting for the Golden Boot and breaking records with his incredible precision and finishing ability. His move to Barcelona was seen as a move that would bring a new dimension to the Catalan club's attack. However, so far, Lewandowski has struggled to replicate the same level of success in La Liga. Several factors contributed to Lewandowski's mediocre season. Firstly, adapting to a new championship and a new style of play is not an immediate process. La Liga presents different tactical and defensive challenges compared to the Bundesliga. Tighter defenses and a different pace of play may have affected Lewandowski's ability to position himself and finish with the same efficiency as before. Furthermore, Barcelona is in a period of reconstruction. The team underwent significant changes, both in the squad and the coaching staff, which resulted in a game system still in development. The lack of rapport and a fully consolidated tactical scheme affected the team's collective performance, including Lewandowski's. The lack of precise assists and well-constructed plays hampered the Poles' ability to convert chances into goals. Lewandowski's lackluster performance in important games is particularly worrying. In moments where his experience and skill should be decisive, he has failed to make a significant impact on matches. This could be attributed to the added pressure and need to prove himself in a new context, as well as potential confidence issues arising from his lack of goals. Andre Onana, the Cameroonian goalkeeper who shone last season for Inter Milan, was one of Manchester United's most anticipated signings. His arrival was seen as a crucial reinforcement of the goalkeeper position, bringing with him the experience and skill he had shown in Serie A. However, his decision to join Manchester United has not yielded the expected results so far. His performances have been disappointing, characterized by many goals conceded and recurring failures. At Inter Milan, Onana stood out for his spectacular saves, quick reflexes, and ability to command the defense. He played a key role in the team's Serie A and European competitions, earning the trust of fans and critics. The expectation was that he would bring that same security and quality to Manchester United's goal. However, the reality in the Premier League has been very different. Onana has faced a difficult period of adaptation, and his performances have left something to be desired. The goalkeeper has been the target of criticism due to the large number of goals conceded and recurring mistakes, which often cost Manchester United important points. The pressure and intensity of the Premier League, along with the need to adapt to a new style of play and new defensive dynamics, appear to have negatively affected his performance. Onana's failures at crucial moments, including positioning errors and questionable decisions, have been particularly damaging. These errors not only resulted in goals conceded, but also shook the confidence of Manchester United's goalkeeper and defense. The lack of consistency and insecurity transmitted to the team has been a major challenge for the team, who were hoping to have a reliable goalkeeper to solve persistent defensive problems. Furthermore, the transition to a club of the magnitude and pressure of Manchester United is not easy. Expectations are high, and any failure is greatly amplified by the media and fans. Onana, who was used to a different environment in Italy, may be feeling the weight of this change, which is affecting his performance on the pitch. So, do you agree with the list? Is there any other player that you think has dropped in performance? Comment below, subscribe to the channel, and leave your like to help. To the next. Hey guys who are coming to the channel. If you've made it this far, it means you're enjoying the video and it doesn't hurt to subscribe and leave a like. This makes my work a lot stronger. That's it, thank you.